up in the front row, with a few of the forwards getting into it. Pringle and Stewart, Taylor at least.
No try. Touch judge in. Knees been sent off. Did you see the incident?
No, Rex, I didn't see it. That's about the fourth caution he's had.
Let's go back. Let's see it again. Let's see the action and what took place. Steve Means sent off with 14 minutes to go. Jump high in the air there, like the cameras go off the action. Our eyes follow the action. There was the knock on from Price. There's an altercation started over here now. Well, this is nasty. I suggest the referee stays out of it and lets him go. Off goes Archer. Sensation here with 14 minutes to go, the crowd boiling. Mean, Archer, any more? Well, Cronulla have blown it. Unless a Parramatta player goes too, there's no way in the wide world that they'll hold on to a level score in my view.
Times otherwise we all thought the score could have been considerably higher. And there's the slowest fall you've seen in history.
Scrum broke up with a bit of a melee, but back to the action. Referee will wait until there's a stoppage. There's the Christmas by Gitto. Hansard, a long floating pass out to Chamberlain, gets halfway round his man, loses the ball, and they're going at it hammer and tongs. Archer and Boyd standing there like the last of the straight backs in the background, and quite a melee. Martin and McMartin and Foster. And now you can see the natives are a bit restless there, surging around. The referee puts it in again. It's out the Cronulla side, and the camera's panned off a bit. We'll have a look as Raftery falls back to it, has to go behind, but the action was continuing on behind. And McMartin was the man that did it. Purcell, Donnelly, and they swarm on him. Not any latitude. Purcell, Rodonicus holds it up. Boyd, run into. He sent somebody off.
Dane
Sorensen off for flattening a player without the ball. Watch it again. Oh. Let's look at that again. Well, I think that's a bit of a mix-up, that one.
I thought he was going to kick there for a minute, but he doesn't. Gray and Rogers having an altercation there. I don't know what that was all about. Neither of them dirty players in any way.
Brown up to the 22. Bernardin, and he's heading groundsward, and a penalty to Brisbane against Steve Mean.
Very much in evidence already. Khan playing very wide of the rucks, and out along the three-quarter line she goes, and running him around. The half break back inside to Welsh. He drops the ball. Western Suburbs have it through Buckley, and there's a bit of a whack going on there as they come steaming in. This is absolutely the normal thing between these two sides. They seem to loathe each other.
Get that centre position now that Western won short, and as you said, Rex, he has got a bad cut in his face, and also the other centre, Ron Giddo, has got a...
There's a bit of a punch-up starting here. The natives are getting a bit restless again. We might have a few more walk for this. We'll Lamb there getting mixed in, and he came out looking like a small bantam rooster. There was the slight eruption. You can see Dane Sorensen having a bit of a chop at Donnelly. They're wrestling at the moment, little in the way of punching being done. Here's the end-on shot, is it? Now there's Sorensen on the other side showing a bolo punch he must have seen Sugar Ray Leonard use yesterday on Durant. Now look at Lamb if you can, little number 6 there on the left. And suddenly he the camera moved to the right, but he disappeared to the left very smartly. He was pulled out of the way. Here he goes. Rogers said, get off. Pass back inside. Rogers takes it. Now keep it running because I want to see as Donnelly comes around. Rogers is there. And the elbow from Rogers very nearly decapitated Lamb. It wasn't a 7.
Haddock. This is Khan. Looking around for somebody to run off him.
Yes, the self-defence was there and Rogers was on the outside. He just couldn't get his pass away. That was a good one by Khan, and Cronulla have already got the penalty.
Handing out cautions. And there's the incident on replay.
1-0 in favour of Cronulla. The ball is eventually fed back to Rogers, and he's met head-on there by Bremen. Back to Sorensen. Back to his brother Kurt. Kurt Sorensen offloads to Haddock. And there's trouble out here between Sorensen and also Warren Fenton. And the touch judge is in from the far side. Yes, there's a little bit of...
All over Cronulla. McNamara out wide. The ball stolen from him. McNamara didn't like that. He let go with a short left jab.
Way through, but the Cronulla defence going in 3 tacklers to every man. Little run around movement now as they try and set it up, but there's a big hit from Sorensen and a punch went in too. Oh, a big hit from Sorensen. Referee calls timeout.
Wasn't that a big hit from Kurt Sorensen? Watch it. Ray Brown, the unfortunate fellow with the ball. Oof. Long pass from Sigsworth. Found Chris Close. He's back inside. Close. He's beaten 2 tackles. Can't beat that high tackle though, and referee Gosha has seen it. Plenty of pushing and shoving, but referee Gosha has sent him to the sin bin. And it would be fair to say that it came against the run of play too, because Cronulla's had Manly under plenty of pressure for most.
If anybody deserves a try in this match tonight, it is Terry Lamb. Now a couple of the big men have decided that there's a disagreement on Morocco. Ooh, Morocco and Clark, and there's a bit of nasty business going on. Scott Gale plays football, goes in and scores the try. And being our 200th telecast match, obviously one's mind floods back down through the years, and I'll tell you about it as we go back and look at this try. The immediate match that came to my mind was at Lang Park, Brisbane, when we had a French referee who let the fight go on, and a try was scored just like that, and suddenly the fight stopped.
Yes, it certainly did, but very clever play by young Gale. Very sharp on his feet, isn't he?
Round on the halfway line. Last tackle for Easts. Eden's a dummy half. He gets a kick in, and it's found touch. A scrum will go down. No, the referee has recalled the situation for an incident involving Dane Sorensen. Eden it was who put the kick in, and then Dane Sorensen went in with what the referee believed to be a dangerous tackle. To say to Mike, oh, there's a punch-up on in the back play between John Tobin and Kurt Sorensen. In fact, 2 Eastern Suburbs players in there now exchanging blows with Kurt Sorensen as players allowed to continue. Eastern Suburbs with the ball. Hastings has put it down. It's still loose, and this will give the touch judge his opportunity to come in. Up 10 metres. Half-time siren, seconds away. Regan up very strongly. He copped one in the eye. The referee lifted the whistle to his mouth. I thought he was going to give a penalty. But the concern now is for the player on the ground, Regan. That was the incident involving he and George Morocco. And 5 metres into Cronulla's area. Arbour goes up. Makes a run of about 10. Takes play midway between the quarter and half. Neal, short ball. In fact, he cut out a player. Picked up Mackay. And he's given it to him this time. 10 minutes in the sin bin for Kurt Sorensen. Kurt Sorensen in the sin bin for 10 minutes. And there was the incident on the replay. Dummy half. Now Michael Blake. This is a youngster you're going to hear a lot more about, Mal Cochran. Vorton was taken high. He might get sent off here, Sorensen. Barry Barnes has simply warned him to keep it low. There was no doubt about the fact that...
Izzard makes another fine tackle. Now the last tackle, pumped upfield by Ellison. Gonzalez flies in under it and makes a breakout. He's dashing away. Someone better tackle him. Kurt Sorensen tackled him, but it's timeout. He was heavily tackled.